I'm Victor White, Barbados' first winter sports athlete competing in free skiing.
Today's episode is going to be about my camera gear. If you're not interested, you should skip this episode. So let me start with the camera. I use the Canon 80D, and that's because of many factors. Before I had the 80D, I had the 60D. The problem with the 60D was that it didn't have any autofocus. So when you went around vlogging like this, it was very hard to keep like the focus on point. Now I decided to switch to the 80D because of the fact that it's the best camera that suits my needs that I need for vlogging. Focus, here we go, yeah. Like the images, I love the images of Canon. Now the big downside and downfall of it is that the fact that it can't record 4K, and Canon haven't released a 4K suitable vlogging camera yet. I thought that the 60 Mark II would be it, but of course Canon is gonna make us all wait for it. The perfect camera for me would be the 80D with 4K. The important part with the camera is the lenses. My main lens right here is the Sigma Art 20mm 1.4. I first got the 35mm, which this is recorded on. The reason why I like that's too narrow because of the 1.6 crop sensor of the cropped sensor of my camera. These lenses are not, this is not 20mm, like my 35 is about 50 in equivalent. This 20mm is about 33, something like that. But it works fine. Like when I use stuff, I always compare like quality towards usability, which basically means this lens right here is a heavy lens. It's like 1.2 kilos. So walking around vlogging with it like this on top of the camera is pretty heavy. Like the astonishing images of these Sigma lenses, it's worth every penny of it. Like that's the reason why I only use the Sigma lenses. As I'm using it, you can see like the quality is pretty good in 1080p. I don't think 4K is needed at the moment, and most people actually watches their videos in their mobile phone devices. For sound recording, I use the Rode Video Micro. The only reason I used this mic was because buying the Video Mic Pro wasn't an option at the time. I've invested quite a lot of money on this setup. As well as like with the Video Micro, you don't need an extra battery, which means like the sound will always be recording as soon as the mic is plugged into the camera. But sound of the Video Mic Pro is however superior. So I'm gonna save money to buy that. I also have this. This is a little attach on. This is a Rode something. I connect it to my phone, which I'm now recording the audio on. I don't use it as often as I should probably, but when I do, it's really good. So I'd say like 90% of the time I'm using this camera, the Canon. I use this lens, 20mm. In my opinion, it's the best drone on the market. I have a Mavic Pro drone. It's small, it's usable, it's very durable. Like I've crashed this thing a lot of times, like I can't even count the amount of times. Here's the controller, so you just flip it out, put your phone in between here and you can fly. The important thing with the Mavic that I would suggest to anyone thinking about buying a drone, I would buy the Mavic any day over any other drone, simply because of the size of it. It's so small, you can take it anywhere, you can literally have it in your back pocket. This is the best drone in the market. The quality of it is astonishing. What you however need to have for the Mavic is these little things, sunshades. These are ND filters for the drone, which means that you can film in a lower shutter speed, which allows the video to look more cinematic when you're filming. I have the Polar Pro ND filters. They reach from 4 to 32, and I also have an 8 and a 16 ND PL, which makes the images more vivid. Moving on, of course, I also have the GoPro old one. This is actually my little brother's. It has a little scratch on the lens, which is not good, which you can see in the movies if you're really paying attention. Now, what I invested in when I was in New York is one of these things. This right here is a memory card case. Keeping track of your gear, I also mark all my gear with my initials on it, because if you're a big crew filming, I guarantee your stuff will get lost. So this right here, that's my my memory card case. Very grateful for that, having all the memory cards in one spot. Extremely good. The best thing that I own for my camera gear is this. This is the size cleaning kit. Now, in the size cleaning kit, we have a little brush to brush off the lens like this. We also have a blower, which is very good to have if you get dirt on the lens. We'll have a fiber cloth to make it clean, and we also have the size cleaning fluid. Now, my coach recommended this size cleaning kit for me. It comes in a little bag like this. It's super usable. I love it. It's the best thing I've invested in when it comes. We have some extra battery, one extra battery for the drone, as you can see right here. One of my my best investments is this right here. This is the Anker Power, the Anker something. It's a 26,700 or 800 milliamp battery pack. This will last me for like a week or two. It's seriously, I think I can recharge my drone controller, I can recharge my GoPro batteries, I can recharge my phone. Unfortunately, I can't recharge the drone yet. I hope they will figure something out so I can charge the drone with the power adapter. That would be great. Of course, I have the LaCie, the hard drive. This is a 2 terabyte Thunderbolt hard drive. I edit directly on the hard drive. I have the 15-inch MacBook Pro Retina display, like 2015, something like that, like 2015. I think it's the cheapest model. It works fine for me. I use Final Cut to edit in. And then, of course, I have the Joby Gorilla Pod, which is a must for a vlogger. That's about it. Now, if you have any questions about my gear or anything, write a comment or something. This vlog is a little bit different. I got one question about what gear I'm using. What I'd really love to show you is how I structure my stuff on like the hard drive, when I edit, how I edit. If you want to see that, you should give this video a thumbs up and comment down below. That's probably what I'm most proud of. I'm super stoked about that. Oh, I nearly forgot. This is a Peak Design camera bag, 30 liters. It's not the best, but the best usability backpack that I have had. Unfortunately, it broke here. Computer, I have a case in there. It's a big clamp like this. You have like a big place to put your camera gear. You can open it from the side, and you can put these folders in here. Now the lighting is the worst right here, but now I fit all of my stuff in here. Then, of course, the most important thing is to have a power divider, so you only need to travel with one adapter to change from the different countries. That's why I travel with the big white one and just connect all my stuff to that. Check back, like stuff is about to get ridiculous. So I hope you're subscribing to the vlog. Behind the scenes shooting, I have to be creative to get the rig together. I want the camera that I'm filming this on to be in the picture. Look at my geniusness. We have one ski, two skis. I draw this line here. My phone here. I won't need the phone for you. Boom.